Hey everybody, earlier today, about I would say now 3 hours ago, time flies, in the middle of actually toward the tail end of my live stream or talking with George Young of um, the Missouri station there regarding in Columbia, Missouri, about the Raiders Las Vegas relocation, the financing around it. One of my viewers, um, name I don't recognize, said that the Coliseum, his name is Suk Walk, something like that, but it's not the person's real name. Said that the Coliseum was going to have a new naming rights agreement, and that Ring Central was going to be the organization that that put its name on the Coliseum. And so I checked Twitter, and the person who put out that news is, and this is actually according to my viewer, I did mention this is a fellow from ABC7 whose name is Casey Pratt, who said local company Ring Central is working on a naming rights deal for the Oakland Coliseum that could be ready in time for opening day. But no one else. This is sadly the way media tends to work, and mainstream media is notorious for this more so than bloggers like myself. But they don't follow up and quote a source. In this instance, Kate, no one bothered to say, hey, no one that represents a sports department and the other Bay Area organizations, all right, news organizations bothered to say, hey, let's check this out. Is he right? Well, I did. I reached out to my friend Scott McKibben, who is the Oakland Alameda County Coliseum Joint Powers Authority Executive Director, and Scott told me, and I quote, that I said, okay, someone on my channel just now said it was Ring Central. I said, hi, Scott, did you secure a naming rights deal with the name Ring Central? Not yet, but working on it. Okay, someone on my channel just now said it was Ring Central and that would happen opening day, and that he got it from some Casey dude at Channel 7. That's what he did. Okay, that alone, I said, had to reset. I said, that alone was notable. And Scott responded, discussing it with the board Friday to update them. Now, that discussion is not officially listed on the agenda. Okay, if you go and look at the agenda, it doesn't say naming rights discussion, Ring Central, or anything like that. So either it will come up in closed session, or it will come up in the remarks, the executive director's remarks that Scott will make to start the meeting. And as I think about this, I presume that may be the case. So, but is it true? Is there any meat to those on those? Is there any meat on those bones? Well, I would offer this, that November 15th of last year, Ring Central was selected as what's called a founding partner for the Warriors' new Chase and under construction Chase Center Arena in San Francisco. That deal is said to be about $10 million or $1 million a year over 10 years. So if we take a look at that deal and what appears to be the obvious fact that Ring Central is just getting its feet wet into major naming rights agreements, it's not out of line to believe that Scott may have been able to secure a $10 million naming rights deal at the Coliseum from Ring Central. And while that, you would say, gosh, that's not any better than what we've done before. And no, I don't know that that's the case. Okay, I don't know that that's the number. So bear with me. Anyway, while you would say that you would be right to say, hey, that's no better. In fact, from a present value perspective, that's actually a worse deal than what we received in the past. Okay, then I would say that if you look at it that way, then you would be correct. But I would offer this, considering that the Raiders and the A's and the Warriors are leaving, it's a pretty doggone good deal. because we had that level of deal with those sports teams. And yeah, it was an awful naming rights deal. We should have received 80 million the other times that our naming rights were up for sale, but it was sold and negotiated terribly. I could talk for a long time about how badly managed our naming rights deals have been done. But to get a $10 million naming rights deal in a climate where you're losing sports teams and you're a sports facility is a pretty good situation. So let's see what happens. We'll find out more on Friday. But I just wanted to put that out there and let you know that someone was actually following up on this or trying to figure out what was going on. Please subscribe to Zenny62 on YouTube, bookmark Zenny62.com, and bookmark OaklandNewsNow.com, as well as OaklandNewsOnline.com. And hey, I started Oakland's first blog, Oakland Focus. And not only that, Zenny62 is Oakland's first YouTube partner channel, and I, Zenny Abraham, am YouTube certified as of 2 weeks ago. One of 13,000 people in the entire world. All right, subscribe to Zenny62. I'll see you. How's that for pumping myself up?